one, there's a barrel race today. It's like an hour-ish away or so, so not too far. I've never been to this barrel race before. It's like a part of the Buckle series, and I think they've already had 2 or 3 shows, and I didn't go to those, so this is my first time actually going. That's my toast. 1 second. For breakfast, I just have some toast and jelly and then a cheese omelet. And my coffee, I actually have everything used for my coffee. My Nespresso pods, my Nespresso machine, my favorite pods, my milk frother, like everything is linked in my Amazon storefront. So if y'all are interested, it's all there. Exhibitions start at 10:30 and go to 12:30, and then running starts at 1. It's been really cold here, but this week in particular has been just beautiful and so amazing. I have got to ride every afternoon. Yesterday it rained some, but it's just been so nice. Like, it actually feels like it's about to be spring. Like, it is great. I know it's the end of January. It's January 31st. Actually, I think it's February 1st. Whatever day it is. It's actually warm, and I'm excited. So that's one reason I really want to go. And my horses need the practice. So this is going to sound so redneck, y'all. But my husband, Joe, he normally would be here. Sometimes he doesn't come to actual barrel races with me because we do have chicken houses and he's got to be around just in case something happens. He entered a squirrel tournament for today. So he is gone. He has went to enter this squirrel tournament. They're basically seeing how many squirrels they can get. The winner takes all the money. Like, it's a tournament. And I know a lot of people that are in it, so it's just kind of funny to me. Before anybody starts screaming at me in the comments, we really have like an overpopulation problem here in Georgia. So that's one reason they're doing this. I'm gonna give everybody hay. Get hay bags. It's already 48 degrees outside. That is so nice. Started sweating. I'm really hoping it's gonna be a great day. I'll be honest with y'all, I felt like a lot last year, like 2024, 2023. I don't really know when it became this for me, but a lot of times whenever you're a barrel racer and you've been doing it for a long time, you just kind of get caught up in like, I'm not doing good enough, I'm not progressing fast enough, and you're really hard on yourself. And I really want to start trying to just do this for fun. Like, nobody's forcing me out here to do this today, and it's not like if I don't get a check, I don't eat breakfast in the morning tomorrow. So I just want to go out there and have a good time. I want to enjoy my horses, and I really just want to have fun. Since Joe is gone, my mom is coming with me today, which I'm very thankful for. I'm hauling my big 4-horse trailer, and I'm taking every horse here, which is Jazz, Honey, Blaze, and Lee. I don't know if I'll run them all because that sounds extremely expensive. And I'm just going to have to see how many people are there, because if there's not a lot of people and I'm not going to have time to switch my saddle with 4 horses, then I do not want to run 4. But we're just going to play it by ear and see what happens. Also, I don't even know if I'm going to run Jazz. If I do run Jazz, it will be my first time running her in literally like probably 8 months. Normally, my dad will run Jazz. She's my buckskin, my first ever horse. And she's just very automatic and fun and easy to ride. But I feel like sometimes I get so like on automatic mode that I can't ride my other horses correctly. So I don't know if I'll be running her today, but I hate to like leave her here because I only have 4 horses here. I'm in vet school, if you didn't know, and I have a midterm exam on Monday. But I kind of feel like I'm prepared enough. But I'm obviously going to study because I need this stuff in my brain. Our courses are not very long though because they're trying to get so much in a little bit of time. So we literally had our first quiz on Wednesday and then we're taking our midterm on the Monday following. Just a lot to keep up with and a lot going on. Alright, I'm gonna finish my makeup and then I'll check back in with y'all. Guys, my bedroom, or me and Joe's bedroom, is the least decorated place in our entire house. It was one thing that like I have not touched since I moved in. Trying to figure out what to wear, but honestly, my house is a mess right now because my laundry's like laid out in there. I know the lighting's bad in here, I'm sorry. I really haven't had time to like actually get everything together lately because I've been at school so much this week and writing, and it's just been so pretty outside. I haven't wanted to actually be in here. It is really warm, but you never know. I'm going like up north towards the mountains, so I'm just gonna do the best I can. I actually have a bag packed from last weekend still, so I need to see what's in there. Really need to go through my jeans and decide what doesn't fit me anymore because a lot of this stuff doesn't fit me anymore. Y'all, this is funny. I just got my bag from last weekend. I literally have my overalls in here. It's not that cold right now. I think I got everything I need now. I really need to pick a hat because I haven't washed my hair in a few days. I feel like I'm always wearing these, but they're one of my favorites. This is the McIntyre Saddlery hat. This is the fit. This is a Lululemon top. I'm really not sure which one it is. I know there's a lot of them. These are jeans, 7 jeans. And then my hat is from McIntyre Saddlery. I think my mom will be here in like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go load up the truck with all my stuff. Thought I was gonna be okay without a jacket, but I'm kind of chilly. That's better. This is just a really thin, like, pullover. Horse 1, let's load her up. I don't really have like a particular order of like, I put on their halters and then I do this and then I do that. But they do have an order of who comes in the trailer first. And Honey is first. This part's a little slick, so I'm trying to get something out here to make it a little bit better. It's a little slick. Goodness gracious, that's one reason I hate these ramps. Take your time. Warming up a good bit out here and I do not want them to get hot. My trailer's loaded up, ready to go. I have everything I need, I think, and my mom is almost here. And here she is. They're ready to see their grandma. We're here at Exhibition Blaze and at Exhibition Lee, and that's about all I had time for. They both did not so well. I'm number 10 on her Blaze. Time for me to get on Blaze. Home. My horses are in their stalls. I would let them out. You can cut up here. It's like an hour and a half before it's going to be dark, and also it rained so much yesterday. I don't really want them to be outside and splishing and sloshing in this ground and making it worse, because I'm trying to preserve my fields this winter. I would like to do a little barrel race recap though for y'all to end out this vlog. I am really happy that I got to ride. It's been a really nice temperature today, and it's just been really great. It's been a good day to just go on a trail ride or go on any sort of ride today. So it's been really fun to just get to do what I like. I exhibitioned Blaze first. We actually got there at 11, and exhibition was from 10:30 to 12:30, and then running was going to start at 1. And they were really on it starting when they were supposed to start. But I exhibition Blaze first, and I did 3 on her, and she was just kind of being weird. I don't know why. I kind of think she just didn't feel like herself. She has kind of told me through her runs and through the way she's acting that she doesn't love that arena. So it just might not be for her, although I still want to keep trying to run her there and kind of trying to break that, because it's only an hour from my house, and I'm sure I'll be back multiple times because it is covered. They'll still have barrel races even if it you want snow-goers, don't you? Even if it rains, like yesterday it poured for a little bit and they still got to have their barrel race even though it had rained the day before. Closest like covered pen, so I definitely want to get her like more used to it. She just kind of acted weird, and then I was like, okay, I need to exhibition somebody else, and I decided to exhibition Lee because she just needed to be worked around barrels and kind of wasn't sure if I was going to run her. If you're new here, I really haven't started exactly running Lee. She's still kind of exhibitioning and figuring out what's going on. So I exhibitioned her. I jogged, like loped one sort of through, and then I decided to let her kind of breeze through, and she ran an 18:0, which is actually not a very good time there. She did okay, it just wasn't great. But right before I went in to run Lee, I was in the exhibition line waiting patiently. She ended up freaking out and actually kicking another horse with a lady on the horse. I feel still so bad. As soon as I like handled her, Lee, I turn around and I'm like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, I really thought that she hit the woman on the horse. Luckily, She didn't hit the lady, she hit the horse, which also is awful. I wish it hadn't happened, obviously, but I have actually been on the receiving end of that before and gotten kicked, and it sucks. It really sucks, but I had no idea that she would do that. She gave me no indication that she was even upset or like she wasn't kicking out. It was just like a freak thing that happened. I hate that it happened, but it did, and we're just gonna move on from that. But then after I exhibitioned both of them, I ran out of time and I couldn't exhibition Honey or Jazz. I'll be honest, y'all, as soon as I got there, I like saddled up and got to exhibition it, and I did not have enough time to do everybody. There was a line. It was kind of moving sort of slow, so I did not have time to do everyone. But I did get the babies done, so that was great. For my running, I ran Blaze first, I ran Honey next, and then I ran Jazz. First was Blaze. I could barely get her in the chute, y'all. She was like rearing up, kind of like crow hopping, and so not like herself. I just think like today she was feeling off. Then she goes up to the first barrel, kind of gets a little spooked by the shadows on that barrel, but she did fine. I've been working on our first barrel and I was happy with it compared to what it has been. Still haven't got to the point of like pushing her, just because I'm trying to get her really smooth and just having clean runs and being confident before I actually start pushing her. That's something kind of I'm just waiting on. I'm waiting on her to feel better and start doing a little better. Going around the second barrel though, she was really struggling. It was like she could not get her footing right. I don't know if it was the ground, I don't know if it was her, but she was struggling on that one. And then the third barrel, she did great, but her time, she ran a 16.6. Last time we were at that pen, she ran a 16.8 or a 16.7, I can't remember, but around the same time and even a little bit quicker. So I'm really happy about that, especially with all those mistakes that she did make. But I was really happy with the run. I'm not sure why she was feeling so off and weird today, but maybe that's just not her pen. I thought I was going to place in the 4D. I ended up being a little too quick, and that's okay. I wish that I would have got money, obviously, but sometimes that happens, especially with babies. I never know what I'm going to get. So Honey is my hit or miss horse. Last weekend, I went to a jackpot, and she did really good. But going around the second barrel, I ended up hitting the second with my foot. I know, my fault. So I really thought that she was going to do good today. I was really hoping that we'd keep up that barrel, but she shouldered the second barrel. Need to still be working on that. We had it like figured out, and now we're back to like square one. But I have my arena here now, kind of sort of going, so I'm going to start working with her on that a little more. Now, Jazz, I have not ran Jazz in 6 to 8 months. She hasn't been rode in a while. Up until last Saturday, it was her first time being rode in a while. So for her to go in there and just even remember the pattern and do as good as she's doing, I'm giving her sort of a pass on that. Third barrel was just, sometimes she, in like covered pins, she wants to turn really tight and you really have to get her past them. And I felt like I did get her past that one, but we kind of drug it over on our way back, which happens sometimes. So today definitely was not like a win-win, exciting, fun, arena record-breaking day, but it was fun, and I was just glad to be back doing what I like in the sun. It was literally snowing last week, so just to have a nice like springish day in the middle, well, in the first day of February is just awesome. I'm really proud of my girls, and I just know Lee and Blaze are both gonna end up doing so much better. I have so much hope for Blaze. I can just tell that she really loves it. She might not love that arena, but she loves to run barrels, and I'm so excited about her future. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Woo! Subscribe.